Have you ever wondered why having a partner can create more stress than support after 70? While companionship may seem like a natural way to ease loneliness for many seniors, having a partner at this stage of life can actually do more harm than good. Whether it's emotional strain, lifestyle conflict, or the quiet loss of independence, the truth is that being in a relationship after 70 often brings challenges that outweigh the comfort it promises. In this video, we'll explore 6 surprising reasons why having a partner can be harmful after 70, and why staying independent might bring more peace, health, and happiness than you realize. From subtle emotional pressures to practical daily realities, each reason will help you see how protecting your time, energy, and freedom can become the best gift you give yourself in your later years. Stay tuned until the end, because you'll discover how each of these reasons ties into your emotional well-being and long-term peace of mind, and how embracing solitude can lead to strength, clarity, and deeper fulfillment than you might expect. Now let's get started. Number 1. Emotional energy drain at 70 and beyond. Emotional energy becomes one of your most precious resources. You've spent decades giving, supporting, and compromising, whether in marriage, raising a family, or maintaining friendships. But what many older adults overlook is how draining it can be to start or maintain a relationship later in life. Companionship might seem comforting, but it often comes with emotional turbulence. Small arguments, mismatched expectations, or constant compromises that quietly chip away at your inner peace. You may find yourself trying to please someone else, bending your routines to fit theirs, or walking on eggshells to avoid unnecessary conflict. This constant emotional management takes a toll on your mind and body, especially when your energy should be spent nurturing yourself. Many seniors feel guilty for wanting more personal space, but what they don't realize is that peace of mind often flourishes in solitude. When you live alone, your emotions belong entirely to you. You can spend mornings in quiet reflection, enjoy meals on your schedule, and surround yourself only with people who bring calm rather than chaos. Independence allows you to focus inward, to heal old wounds, rediscover forgotten passions, and maintain a steady emotional balance that no one else can disrupt. Emotional freedom at this age isn't about being cold or detached, it's about protecting your serenity. After all, happiness in your later years isn't about how many people you have around you, it's about how comfortable you feel in your own company. Number 2. Financial vulnerability. One of the most overlooked dangers of entering or maintaining a relationship after 70 is financial risk. At this age, money represents more than just comfort. It's stability, independence, and security for the years ahead. But many older adults unknowingly put their financial well-being in jeopardy when they mix companionship with shared expenses. It often starts small, a few dinners, a shared vacation, or helping your partner with bills. Over time, the lines blur. You might feel obligated to contribute more, especially if your partner's finances are not as stable as yours. This subtle imbalance can quickly lead to resentment or stress. For many seniors, especially those who worked hard to save over a lifetime, financial peace can vanish almost overnight when emotional involvement clouds judgment. Then there's the issue of trust. As we age, loneliness can make us more vulnerable to manipulation, even from those who appear kind or loving. Countless stories tell of seniors who lost their savings, pensions, or homes because they trusted too easily or merged assets too quickly. And often, the damage is irreversible. Protecting your finances doesn't mean shutting yourself off emotionally. It means understanding your worth and preserving what you've built. Maintaining separate accounts, clear boundaries, and firm control over your spending ensures that you remain self-reliant. When you control your money, you control your freedom. It's not selfish to prioritize your financial independence. It's smart, responsible, and necessary. Because the truth is, no one will guard your retirement security as carefully as you will. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3. Loss of personal freedom. One of the greatest joys of reaching 70 is the ability to live life entirely on your own terms. You no longer need to answer to anyone, explain your choices, or adjust your schedule to please someone else. But when a new relationship enters the picture, that freedom can quietly disappear. It might start subtly, sharing meals, coordinating visits, or adjusting your sleep and social routines. But before long, your days may no longer feel like your own. Many seniors underestimate how independence independence matters to their mental and emotional health. After years of responsibilities, raising children, working, managing family issues, retirement should be the reward, a time to live freely and peacefully. Yet, relationships often reintroduce those same obligations you thought you left behind. A partner might expect constant communication, companionship, or emotional reassurance, leaving little room for your solitude or self-reflection. You might feel guilty for wanting space, or feel pressured to accommodate another person's habits. But the truth is, freedom is not selfish, it's essential. The ability to decide when to wake, what to eat, where to go, or even whether to simply sit quietly with your thoughts is what keeps you mentally clear and emotionally balanced. Living alone allows you to reconnect with yourself. You rediscover what truly brings you joy: gardening, reading, traveling, or simply watching the sunrise with no interruptions. Freedom in your 70s isn't about isolation, it's about choice, and that choice is what makes your later years peaceful and fulfilling. When you protect your independence, you protect your dignity, your confidence, and your inner calm. Because nothing feels better at this stage of life than knowing you are free to live exactly as you please. Health and stress impact. One of the most underestimated effects of maintaining a relationship after 70 is the toll it can take on your physical and emotional health. Many older adults enter companionship hoping for comfort, stability, or shared support. But too often, what begins as companionship becomes a new source of stress, emotional strain, arguments, and unspoken expectations that quietly wear down the body. At this age, stress isn't just a feeling, it directly affects your blood pressure, immune system, digestion, and sleep quality. When your heart rate spikes during an argument or your mind can't rest because of tension at home, your body suffers more deeply than it did decades ago. Even mild, chronic stress can accelerate aging and reduce energy, leaving you feeling constantly tired or anxious. Some seniors also find themselves taking on a caretaker role, managing a partner's medical needs, emotional outbursts, or even financial burdens. While compassion is admirable, it can quickly turn into burnout. You might skip your own doctor appointments, eat poorly, or neglect your exercise routine just to keep up with another person's needs. Over time, this drains both your strength and your joy. Living alone, however, can allow your body to rest and recover. You can maintain your own schedule, prepare healthy meals, sleep peacefully, and focus on the activities that truly nourish your mind and body. A calm, quiet home is more than a comfort, it's medicine. When you eliminate unnecessary emotional turbulence, your body thanks you. You start feeling lighter, breathing easier, and thinking clearer. Because after 70, good health doesn't come from taking more pills, it comes from protecting your peace. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Number 5. Emotional dependence. As people age, one of the most dangerous traps they can fall is emotional dependence. After 70, many seek companionship out of fear of loneliness, of silence, of fading into the background. But depending on another person for emotional comfort often creates more harm than healing. It subtly erodes your confidence and your inner peace, making your mood and happiness depend on someone else's behavior. When you rely too heavily on a partner to fill emotional gaps, you begin to lose touch with your own self-worth. You may start tolerating things that disturb your peace, arguments, disrespect, or neglect, just to avoid being alone. But that kind of attachment can be deeply draining. It prevents personal growth, dulls your independence, and keeps you from finding joy within yourself. True emotional strength comes from self-connection. It's built in moments of solitude when you walk alone, read quietly, reflect on your memories, or simply enjoy your morning coffee in peace. These moments allow you to rediscover your identity beyond relationships. You start realizing that your value doesn't come from who's sitting beside you, but from the life you've lived and the wisdom you carry. It's perfectly fine to crave affection, but it's dangerous to make it your only source of fulfillment. Emotional independence after 70 is like a shield. It keeps you steady when others disappoint you and grounded when life feels uncertain. You can still share love and friendship, but on your own terms, without losing your balance. The healthiest kind of love at this age isn't about clinging, it's about standing side by side, not leaning on each other for survival. When you master that balance, you'll find that solitude no longer feels lonely. It feels peaceful, strong, and deeply freeing. Number 6. Financial vulnerability. Money and love rarely mix well, especially after 70. Many seniors enter relationships hoping to share life's remaining years in comfort and companionship. But financial imbalance often turns that dream into quiet anxiety. Whether it's splitting expenses, sharing property, or lending money, financial entanglement can create deep stress, and in many cases, open the door to exploitation. Over time, financial trust can be misplaced. You might find yourself paying for things you didn't plan to, covering debts that aren't yours, or losing control over assets you've worked decades to build. Some partners, intentionally or not, may become financially dependent, and their needs slowly outweigh your stability. For seniors living on retirement income or savings, even small missteps can lead to lasting harm. Beyond direct risk, shared finances can chip away at your sense of security. You may feel obligated to consult someone before spending, hesitate to make decisions about your own property, or fear conflict over money. What was once a symbol of independence, your financial control becomes a source of tension. Protecting your finances isn't about mistrust, it's about self-respect. At this age, you deserve peace of mind. That means maintaining separate accounts, keeping clear records, and never making large financial commitments without careful thought. It also means trusting your instincts. If something feels off, it usually is. Financial freedom after 70 isn't just about comfort, it's about safety and dignity. You've earned your security through a lifetime of work and wisdom. Guard it fiercely, because money lost can sometimes be replaced, but the peace it buys cannot. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. It's Ronnie's final thoughts. Sir Fountain, life after 70 is not about proving anything to anyone. It's about preserving your peace, protecting your health, and living in a way that feels true to who you are. Relationships can bring joy, but they can also bring exhaustion, especially when they demand more than they give. If you've spent decades caring for others, maybe this stage of life is the time to care for yourself. First, solitude, when chosen with purpose, can be a gift. It gives you space to think clearly, move at your own pace, and rediscover what truly matters. You no longer need to compromise, explain, or adjust yourself to fit someone else's rhythm. Instead, you can fill your days with the people, habits, and hobbies that lift your spirit and calm your heart. True freedom after 70 is not about being alone, it's about being complete. It's realizing that your worth isn't tied to companionship, but to the wisdom, resilience, and grace you've built through the years. When you stop clinging to what drains you, you make room for what strengthens you. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.